I'll follow you to death. I'll follow you to prison. I'll follow you to death. And Jesus said, you're going to deny me 3 times. Because Jesus not only knew his weaknesses, but he allowed Satan to expose them so that he could check himself.
Amen.
That's all of us. God would allow Satan to do certain stuff to expose our weaknesses so we can check ourselves and we can examine ourselves and get right with the Lord. Okay, Lord, I don't know how to handle this one. I'm going to give this one up to you, but I'm going to trust you to get me straight because I don't want to keep going through this stuff.
Amen. You had something you want to say?
He almost said exactly what I was going to say about that pride piece. You know, pride. And, you know, we have it. Peter had it. And, you know, even pride when you mess up. You know, when you messed up and you failed the Lord. And now you feel like you can't come back to him. You know, and the focus is not on him. It's on you. And that's still pride. That's still pride. And so he allowed the enemy to come in. And so I just wanted to read a little note here about the type of attack. Lions, they attack the sick, they attack the young, or the struggling or weak animals. They choose victims who are alone or not alert. Peter warns us to watch out for Satan when we are suffering or when we are being persecuted, when we feel alone, weak, and helpless, and cut off from other believers. So our focus is on our troubles that we forget to watch out for danger. We're so focused on what's going on with us, we forget to look out for danger. That's when we are especially vulnerable to Satan's attacks. During times of suffering, seek other Christians for support. And so I just wanted to throw that note in there because, you know, he likes to isolate us. You know, he likes to get us apart from one another.
That's why I don't understand when people say, like, you know, you say it all the time. People be saying, oh, I can just stay home and watch TV, you know, but okay, but you need to come and fellowship and be strengthened. You know, we can strengthen each other, you know, corporately.
You can be honest with one another.
Well, don't that make sense now?
Take off the mask.
God was saying in the beginning, he gave the warning to Adam in the beginning. He said, sin is crouching at your door. Because like a lion, Satan comes to attack and crouching, waiting on you, and you know, wherever you're vulnerable, wherever you're weak, and that's why we have to encourage one another. We can at least pick up the phone. Hey, how you doing? What's going on? I hope your day is going well and everything. You good? You need me? All right, I'll talk to you later. It don't have to be no long, drawn out conversation.
Amen.
Just to let you know I'm thinking about you. And so you got somebody on your side. I've been praying for you. You know, I don't even know what to pray for you about, but I've been praying for you. And so we got to encourage one another. Because we don't know until we say something, but even if we don't say anything, we should, you know, that's one of the ways of encouraging your brother and your sisters when you're falling short and stuff like that. But we all fall short, and like Deke said, we start tripping like, oh Lord, Lord don't like me no more. I ain't no need to open up the Bible. And that's what Satan gets you. I ain't no need to get on my knees and praying, because you start feeling unworthy.
Pastor, you said we don't know. Now that might be right, but God knows. I feel like when he put people on our hearts to call, that's letting them know, or letting us know too. But just give them a call, give them a text even. Because sometimes I just text out the little emoji that look like it's kissing a heart to you or whatever. So,
I know I can get them.
So that's my kind of way of, we don't have to have no long, because I don't know what they're doing at the time, but I just sit there and the different ones is like, okay, stop, send this out, and that's what I do. And that's just letting them know I'm thinking about you, or
And then you don't know how it's inspiring them, because you don't know how they whatever. But when they see that brightens their day, or gives them confidence that the Lord is used so and so to send me this encouraging message, and so he's thinking about me as well as she is thinking about so we should, I mean, should just take the time sometimes to just, you know, and that's why Paul said in Romans 12 is that you should always be concerned about other people's interests. That's why I tell y'all sometimes, I know that you all have problems, you all have situations, we all do, or there's certain things that we pray for and we hope and expect that the Lord would, you know, but sometimes put your stuff on the back burner. Just pray for somebody else, because I'm gonna tell you, when you start praying for somebody else's concerns, He's gonna bless what you already. You ain't gotta ask Him for it, because I haven't seen it happen too many times for me. If I put my heart, you know, I start praying for somebody else's concerns and their needs and stuff like that, He automatically blesses mine. I don't even have to ask Him. I mean, it's like, and because He wants you to be interested in others. That's what this thing was with Peter. So when you get yourself together, Peter, and you get back focused, okay, go and strengthen some good brothers that you see that's weak and messed up, you know, and that's what we have to do. I mean, like y'all said earlier, though, you have to look for opportunities. This is not a thing, you know, this thing you talking about being lazy. You lazy when you don't try to help nobody or try to think about nobody else, or all you concerned with is yourself. You're consumed with yourself. And that's what He wants to get us out of, because that's the enemy. When the enemy have you consumed with yourself, you messed up, you done fumbled the ball anyway, because, you know, but when you think about others and trying to help others and you seek opportunities to be a blessing, then God is automatically going to bless your life, because that's what He wants. So that's what that Great Commission is all about. Go out and make disciples of people, just reaching out. You don't have, you know, what I did for those people yesterday, that's why I shared it with y'all last night. Because I did that, I want to pick that check up today. Right? I'm telling you, I mean, see, that's God.
Yes.
It's God. And all I spent was $40 on some gas. I'm just saying.
I believe I was tested in that area the other day. I was running somewhere. I was trying to run in the post office, hurry up and get out, get back home, and the lady was like, Miss, and I was next too. And the lady was like, Miss, can you help me? Because I cannot see to fill out this money order. So I just stood over there and said, I said, Lord, just quickly, I was like, okay, I don't know what you trying to show me, but okay. I'm gonna go ahead and maybe so, yeah, maybe so. But I was like, let me go ahead and send this lady thing out. So I did that in the envelope. And
you know, your time was important to you as well. It was a kind gesture that you stopped. You could have very well just went on and ignored her and left.
Yeah, but that would be
right
for me.
No, I mean,
yeah,
I'm just saying.
Trying to see it though. I was kind of alert that day because I quickly said, okay, Lord, what you trying to show me right here? But she was like, God bless you, God bless you. I was like, okay, I got that, I take it. Yes,
angels unaware. Sometimes I'm learning now how to give people money, like when they ask for it and I know they're gonna drink or I know they're trying to do some drugs. Even though I used to think, you know, I'm gonna be a crutch to them. Now I'll at least give them 50 cents. And the reason why I'm saying it to y'all is because I used to be the type that would kind of shun those people and I'll look a certain way because I'm already big. And I can give you an intimidating look like, nigga, you better go on about some business. Don't even come my way. Don't even ask me for no change, you know. But now I've humbled myself, and so I give them 50 cents. I give them $1 because I already know they're gonna drink. That's what they're out there hustling for change for. They want to drink. They want to probably go get some crack or something, smoke, you know. Whatever the case is, but I'll let God deal with that. But because He tells us to give to people and help people, especially folk that, you know, and they always use excuses. I say, because I asked the question, I said, are you hungry? Because I'll feed you. Even if I take you to 7-Eleven, get you a hot dog, a bag of chips, and a soda, I will feed you. No, man, I don't want that. I said, well, at least you're being honest. I'm going to give them $1. I know they're going to drink. I'm humbling myself. I'm learning because I'm thinking, hey, if I don't do that, what if I'm entertaining an angel? Yep, I'm being tried.
Now I'm opposite you. And you said now you do it, but you wasn't doing it at first. Now I was doing it at first, and now it's kind of like,
You try
I'm
to
kind of,
discern. You try to
yeah,
discern.
yes. But I had the same situation as you, right in College Village, and the guy basically cussed me out. Oh, hold up, you hungry? You the one asking me, honey. I said, you hungry? We can go right over here. Cause at that time I was thinking, oh, he gonna take this money and go drink it up, whatever. So I said, now you know we in College Village. It's the Chinese place right there, whatever. Inside, we can go inside the food line if you want to. We can get something. You ain't got to do all that. I asked you for.
Cause you want to drink.
Say, well, wait a minute.
Well, I think it just depends on, where we are, because look at what you said. You used to be like that, and now you use discernment, whereas he wouldn't do it at all, and so now God is dealing with him in that area, so, hold on, baby, I see you, not in class. Okay. Yeah. Yes, daughter.
I was just gonna comment on what they're saying, because see, I'm the kind of person, well, I probably shouldn't be saying this because I don't want y'all to take advantage of me.
Oh,
But I'm the kind of person,
no.
I'm just joking, but I'm the kind of person, if, I got it, you can get it. And, sometimes my mom, she has to, shut it down sometime because she'll be like, hey, hold up, she got 6 people, she taking care of over here, what you call the next for her for that stuff. And then, it's others who say something to me about doing stuff for strangers. Like I bought some people they was getting on a mega bus to go back to New York. They gave me this long story or whatever. I was like, you know what, I didn't want to do it because 2 tickets, and it was hungry. I was like, oh Lord, and I just spent all this money on my child. I guess, well, guess I ain't gonna have no extra money. But when I do stuff like that,
You're a sweetheart.
I've never worried about what they were doing, especially with the strangers. People can understand more when you do it for people you love and your family. But even for a stranger, it's all the same. If you catch me with some cash in my pocket, I'm gonna give it up, and I can't worry about what you're gonna do with it. And I feel like I'm pretty blessed.
God, that's
And
blessed. He's gonna give you your heart. He's giving
Yes.
you that. That's called in the scriptures in Paul's writings to the Corinthians when he talks about the different gifts in the body. That's called the spirit of generosity. He's giving you that spirit. So it's nothing wrong with you being like you are. Now I would say be discerning, but because of the fact that that's how you think and feel, so be it. But that's how God blesses you, because that's who you are. God has given you a generous heart, and He will continue to pour out in you, because the more you give to folk or help people out or whatever, the more He's going to pour back into you, because of the fact He's giving you that spirit. That's a spirit in His and that's what you would probably do in the church. You in the church, you'll find some way to just help people. Because if somebody come to you with a need or whatever, you're going to probably try to find a way to help them.
It's kind of conflicting though, because I'm also very mean.
Girl, me, you a light.
And
Girl, you sure you ain't had me too?
I had you too. I hope God can
You real about it.
balance
Oh, yeah,
it,
I like
because it's like, well, how can you give up whatever somebody asked you for?
Define to me what you mean by mean.
Well, let me do that
I
one.
know, I said, let me just
Mama no.
No, but honestly, let me clarify the shutdown. The shutdown is we have certain family folk that will take advantage because they know she has a kind heart, and they'll ask for ridiculous amounts of money to spend on stupidity, so that's when I shut it down. Of course, I would like to think I had a hand in that, because I've taken coats off her back and given them the other. Girl, shut up, you got about 3 coats, leave it alone. Get that girl that coat, So, but my mother, that's how she raised us, I've always, and I try to teach my kids, that if you can be that, you never know when you're the answer to somebody's prayer. It's just that now that I'm older, I've learned to use more discernment, because sometimes people will depend on that. Because I I've been guilty of wasting my money because I'm like, oh, mama give it to me, you know, or Kwani take care of that, you know, and then I make some bad choices, you know, and then I gotta go and say, hey, you know, so I had to grow up in that area, you know, so, but I do believe, you know, and like what we were talking about earlier, that is my prayer daily. Lord, who can I bless today? You know, because you just never know. Sometimes, like, almost every single time that Alicia has ever sent me a text or one of those emojis, I was having a moment. And then I opened that and I said, oh, you know, and then it made me want to encourage somebody else. You know, of course I respond to her, but then it's like, okay, God, who do you want me to, you know? Or sometimes, depending if they be general messages, kind of not, I don't want to say general, but if it's something that wasn't personalized to me, sometimes I'll forward it to somebody else. You know, so yeah, we should encourage each other. Yeah.
Amen.
Amen. That kind of took a different, we went a different way. So I'm gonna leave these two out, and I'm gonna go here. As our closing scripture, Ephesians 4. Verse 32, I had this hung up all over my house at one point. I had it on everybody's bathroom mirror, even though we still struggled a little bit.
That's all right. Keep it
We
there.
still struggle. But exactly, one thing I know is about my household is that we love each other. You know, we don't always agree.
Right.
You know, we had a thing this morning. Oh, we had a thing this morning. I was so irritated with my eldest this morning. And I do apologize. I meant to apologize. I've been a little cool a little bit. But
I thought I was gonna get beat down. Whoa, okay.
Whoa, okay.
You can't look like, say one more word. I'm going to car over and knock you out.
I was not doing like that. Of course, she's never going to tell you like what she did to get that reaction, but it's okay. It's okay. I'll be the bad guy. Amen. So Ephesians 4:32. And be kind one to another, tender-hearted, forgiving one another, even as God, for Christ's sake, hath forgiven you. You know, so we have to have patience with each other.
Right.
You know, and to me, it just kind of sums up everything we've been talking about the last 15 minutes or so. Just seeing about each other and being better about that, because we don't know if it's that person's time of sickness when they snapping and acting crazy in the car when you doing them a favor. You know, it could be they sickness time. So you gotta have a little, you know, exercise a little more tenderness, you know, and be quick to forgive. You know, I'm pretty forgiving, honestly. If you, sometimes you don't even have to say you're sorry. You just act like you're sorry. Sometimes I don't even care. You know, once I go to God with it, you don't have to be sorry at all. You know, because then at that point, once I've forgiven you to Him, then that's what you in Him. You know, that might change the dynamics of our relationship a little bit, you know, but I don't have time to walk around being upset with anybody about anything. It is so much easier to just love, you know, and to show kindness.
Amen.
Because, you know, if we think about it, how many times, I mean, and I'm pretty sure it's more than we can even fathom. And times we might not even be aware, where it says, even as God, for Christ's sake, have forgiven us. Or it says forgiving you, but us. He forgives us all the time.
All the time.
He forgives us, you know, when we don't do those things we talked about earlier. We spend more time with our friends than we do Him.
Yeah.
All right.
Spend more time doing other things than with Him.
That's right.
Won't even turn the plate down and do a little fasting and praying, because we so hungry. I don't know about y'all, I feel like every time it's time to fast, I be just starving. Like, I can't take it. I remember when I tried to first teach my grandkids about fasting and praying, my grandson said, "Are you sure this isn't a punishment?" No, they only had to fast from the time they woke up to noon. He had only been up like 20 minutes. exactly what he wants us to be to each other. He helps us, blesses us, keeps us. So, that's it. Are there any more? I ain't gonna do that. I got one last scripture.
Okay.
Jude, what is it, 25?
All right,
Alicia
then.
told me stop ending my stuff with, okay, I'm done. She said, you use, that's why you need your sisters and brothers. They'll help you too. They'll help you when you fall short. Because nobody ever gave me a suggestion on what to do. Okay. Jude 25. Gonna read that from Alicia.
Oh. To the only God, our Savior, be glory, majesty, power, and authority through Jesus Christ our Lord, before all ages, now and forevermore. Amen.
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 Was that better?
Go ahead, girl.